And we're live once again. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 76. I think I put in my tweet 76 or 77, whatever. Go look at the tweet. We'll get it right tomorrow. But anyways, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. We are back on the channel. Probably going to be a solo stream unless, Eric hits me up, after he gets off stream with Office Knives. Probably like, hey, let me come on, whatever. And I'll probably say yes. So who knows who will end up coming on throughout the stream. But right now, we're planning it as a solo one. So here we go. We're going to do some drafting, do some trivia. Reminder, we are doing the wing stream. Hot Ones wing stream, 10 wings, 10 sauces from Hot Ones, 20 rounds of drafting, big board style. Emo Cowboy is going to be the host, the Sean Evans role, asking us questions, asking me questions, really. And it's just going to be like Hot Ones, except Best Ball edition. So make sure you're around for that. It is Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 2 days time. And we also have Typhal Tower tomorrow. Me, Emo Cowboy. Eric will be live on this channel this go around. So make sure you're here tomorrow. Guessing that's going to be around 6, 7. Anyways, we're going to do some trivia. We're going to do some drafting. Before we do any of those things, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, how we doing? Who Hames? Aaron, new profile picture. Is this me from like just 2 seconds ago? Or is this from yesterday? I was gonna say that's me from 2 seconds ago. That's pretty impressive. Anyways, Anthony's in here. Bendo's Fantasy Dog. What's up, Doc? How's it going? Here we go. All right, let's do some freaking trivia. Harry Chest. Name the player that had the third most rushing yards for each of the 16 NFC teams during the 2024 regular season. So the third most rushing yards for each regular season team. The Bucs one is tricky because they want you to think it's Sean Tucker, but I think it's Baker. It could be Sean Tucker. It could be Rashad White. I think it's his Baker. Pretty sure this is gonna be Baker. There we go. Okay, commies. It's McNichols or Eckler. I don't know which one. Let's skip that one for now. This one feels like Purdy. I think that one's Purdy. I don't know if Garendo had that many. Purdy? There we go. Okay, Cardinals. I think Kyler had more than that. This is probably Trey Benson. Okay, Vikings. My initial thought is Darnold. Akers could be on there. Chandler didn't really play. It's Akers or Darnold. Darnold, he ran a little bit. I think this is Darnold. Let's fucking go. Falcons at 79. Oh my goodness. Who is that? It's not Kirk. I don't think Penix had that many in 3 games. I don't think it's Penix. It's not Algier. I think this is our good friend Ray McLeod. All right, here we go. We are on one right now. Cowboys. Not Rico. Could be Dak. I think you got to think Zeke had more than 92, right? You got to think he had more than 92. This feels like Hunter Lupke. 92 is like none. Turpin had more than 92 for sure. I think it might be Dak, though. Like her earlier season, I'm going to go Dak. Oh, no Dak. No Dak. Okay, let's go look at the Lions. I think it's J-Mo, because behind Gibbs and whoever, I think this is Jameson Williams. Not Jameson Williams. It's got to be Goff then. Or is it Raymond? Ooh, is this Khalif Raymond? This could be Khalif Raymond. Oh, this is kind of hard. Not Raymond. Sorry, why did I say I meant Craig Reynolds. I meant Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Panthers. I think this is just Bryce. I think that's Bryce Young. Oh, not Bryce Young. Is this Raheem Blackshear? Is this Raheem Blackshear, maybe? I think it could be. Raheem Blackshear. Oh no. All right, I think the ooh. This is hard because it could be like so many players. Okay, let's go to the Giants. It's not Tracy. I think Daniel Jones sneaky had a lot of receiving yards or rushing yards for the Giants before he got benched. It was a single because it feels like it could be Singletary though. Yeah, I think it's my gut says Singletary. Dude, damn it. Who were they? It was Daniel Jones. God damn it. It was Miles Sanders. Maybe Bryce had more than 205. It was, I thought Turpin had more than that. Ronnie Rivers, Chris Brooks, Roshan, Eckler. I thought that might be Eckler. God damn it. It's kind of a hard one. I feel good that I got the Ray one. That's the one I feel good about. But all right. Anyways, let's go over to Underdog again. Let's hop in a draft here. Let's get this thing filled. We're going to do the big board, and we're going to do it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting for 11. So I don't know. I think I'm in the overflow. So this is a fresh lobby if you want to get in here. So sorry if you're in the other draft. You might have to multi-table if you want to get in here today. Ample opportunity to get in this one today, but here we go. Look how bald. Yeah, this is. I think that's the shirt I was wearing yesterday. Because the yesterday I was wearing the Fleck. Yeah, this is just my Wyzetta shirt. So yeah. So I think that was the shirt I was wearing yesterday. It looks like a yesterday picture. This shirt, you're right. This shirt is kind of like, I don't wear this. I wear this to the gym or I wear it around the house. I don't really wear it anywhere else. So all right, waiting for 4 for a big board. So hop on in here. How about Luka Doncic tonight? What did he drop, like 45 or something like that? Let me see. What did he end up with? Is the real question. What did he end up with? Lakers win. Luka ended up with 45, 8, and 6 in his return to Dallas. Insane. Fucking sane. All right. Waiting for 2. Are Schneid and Eric still alive? They must have just got done. Interesting. Okay, there we go. I'm just waiting for the DM from Eric being like, "Yo, need one more?" He already streamed. He streamed earlier today. Then he went on with Cody. So, all right, who do we got in here today? We got Fantasy Dog, Cromulent, Fossil, Aaron's in here, Doc, Wabi. How are y'all doing, baby? If I missed your name, drop where you're drafting at. Let yourself be known. Got Nuggets Sacramento on right now. No bets, no pick'ems, no drafts. Just straight because I want to watch Nuggets Kings. So they lost all their viewers because you went live. Well, that's tough. Just kidding. Go show Cody some love. He's at 509 subs. He was at 500 like a couple days ago, so he's already got 9 more. 9 times. 9 times. I'll say. These thumbnails from Cody are actually kind of good. I haven't even seen these ones. These are from over a year ago. I kind of like these thumbnails right here, like the videos. Who is 2023 Jake London? Like these thumbnails look kind of good by Cody. Just thought I'd point that out. Shout out. Go follow off the Schneid. The golf is why I left. They were doing golf. There we go. Oh, I got you. I got you on Friday, Danny. Hell yeah, man. What block are you? What block are you for strength? Because I heard 4th block sucks. That's just what I heard from anonymous sources. You're 3rd. Sounds good. God, I heard 4th is bad. But you know what? We will make the best with what God gave us. So, all right. All right. Oh, Bowdy's in there? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. 4 picks away here. Draft at the 9 slot today. A weird range. Top 5 go off the board. Tier break after this, in my opinion. This feels like it's just going to be a chalk start. Puka goes. Yeah, this is literally going off ADP. Like, this is just the ADP right now. Can Jay Huge switch it up? I think that's also, isn't Nico? Yeah, he's 8. Do we just see how long we can keep this ADP going and just go BTJ for that reason and that reason alone? I think we do. Will Neighbors be the next one off the board? Just have the most chalk first round ever. Kind of fun. What if everyone just did a draft and they only took the player that was at the top of the ADP the entire time? That'd be kind of crazy. Neighbors goes. Here we go. Amon, Doc, you have to click Amon right here. You have to keep this going. You have to keep this going. This Amon Ra is the click here, dude. Let's go, Wabi, Genty McCaffrey, double RB. Who says no? Oh, hey, let's go. Crazy. The most chalk. This is the definition of the most chalk first round you've ever seen. Wabi fucks it up. I'm just playing. But yeah, this is the first round chalk. It's as chalk as you can get, actually. It's as chalk as you can get. Quite literally. Just got Nico Malik in the pre-flow draft. There you go. There you go. See, it worked out for the better. It worked out for the best. Worked out for the best. Bowers goes to Doc. Just win, baby. On the clock goes McCaffrey. Ooh, just something about AJ BTJ just feels. It's got me feeling real nicey. Let's go AJ. Let's go AJ BTJ. This draft reminds me of the NCAA tournament, literally. Oh. Wabi's Texas Tech. Shout out Texas Tech. They should have, dude. Texas Tech could have been champions, dude. They should if they didn't sell versus Florida, dude. Because they lost to Florida and they were up like 10 with what 3 left or something. Dude, Texas Tech should have won it all. That would have been electric if Texas Tech would have won it all. I would have looked like the smartest guy ever if Texas Tech would have won it all. How long was Best Ball Guy live for today? A couple drafts. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there were a lot of late comebacks this year. Like a ton of them. What was up with that? I don't know what's up with that. Do you guys like the thumbnail for the Hot One stream? It's kind of simple. I almost put something in the top right corner, but then people told me not to after I sent it. But I think it looks kind of clean. You know, it's literally just the Hot Ones, whatever. So it's like if you haven't seen it, I got this picture. Like Will Smith's actually like supposed to be right behind me, but I got rid of him, and then I put mine there, and then I put this Best Ball Barbecue thing there, which kind of looks like the font's kind of the same. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm proud of this thumbnail. I don't know. Just wanted to flex my thumbnail abilities real quick. Not that that's really the hardest thumbnail to make. I think it looks clean. Looks like I'm actually on Hot Ones. I don't know if Hot Ones can sue me for stealing their logo, but you know what? I'm willing to find out. I'm willing to find out. All right. Again, if you are watching right now, make sure you drop a like on the live stream. Make sure you drop a sub as well. We're at 15 likes. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, consider tapping that sub button if you enjoy the content. 1,500 subs. We'll be doing a 24-hour live stream. I also think I don't really look at this that often. I'm pretty sure I can look how many people are subbed and how many people are not. Can I see that? I think it's like right here. Yeah, we actually have a pretty good subscriber to non-subscriber rate. 71% of the people who watch the videos are subscribed, which I think is pretty good. 71%. I mean, it's pretty electric. That's pretty electric. 71.9%. So yeah, make sure you sub. Oh no. Look at this. Oh no. Wait, watch this. Nice. Except I know we have some females in the chat. Kelly's in here. Little Miss Brady's in here something from time to time. I know we got some girls in the chat. So this is a misleading stat right here. Oh no. Vietnam. Don't let Eric see that. I'm stealing his audience. What percent AJ Brown? We are at 12% AJ Brown. You know, it's really easy when you can just go on the screen and see it right away right there. Thanks to bestballoverlay.com where you can use code PPR Tyler for 25% off each month, $30 with my code, 40 without. So make sure if you want to get your exposures on the screen like this, see how much money you spent on a player, use the combination tool, which is freaking awesome. It's a little under maintenance right now, but when it's up, it's awesome. Make sure you use code PPR Tyler. The link's in the description if you would like to learn more. I highly advise getting it. I can't draft without it. So, again, go get that thing. Let's go Devontae here. Feels like a great click in this range. Devontae feels like a great. Exactly. Kelly's here. That's what I'm saying. Dude. Yes, Steph, too. Exactly, dude. Lies. 4-hole team looking good. Who's drafting at the 4-hole? We got Cromulent, JJ, Achan, Tyreek. That is a fun little start there. There we go. See? This is bullshit, dude. YouTube's lying to me. Thank you, Missy. Wait, Missy, where are you drafting at? Let me see if I can find it here. If the name will come up. Where are you at? What's your username? But yeah, exactly. This is bullshit. YouTube's bugging. YouTube is bugging. All right. Let's see. We're 2 picks away. BTJ, AJ, Devontae. I feel we kind of just got to keep up the rhyme scheme here. BTJ, AJ, Devontae. Who would be the next one? Adunze? I kind of want to do it just for the fucking bit. BTJ, AJ, Devontae, Adunze, Brown, Cook, Daniel, Smith, Williams, Hampton, Hurts. It's Adunze here. Dude, fuck it. Dude. There we go. It's Devonta, though. Isn't it Devonta Smith? I don't think it's Devontae Smith. It's Devonta Smith, is it not? Dude, I don't care. I'm doing it for the bit. Adunze, Devontae, AJ, and BTJ. Who's our net? We're 14 away. Who are guys that fit that? Olave plays. Ridley, Pickens, Harris. He's kind of like the only one. Cup, Hunt. Yeah, none of these guys. I think Olave is our best bet if we want to keep this up. And then after that, we kind of have to go astray. The all-rhyme team be kind of fun. Maybe Devontae's not going to fall back, but if he did, that'd be pretty, maybe we'll make an exception there. You guys got Laporte Laporte? Not in the draft tonight, but watching. I think I got in the one where before. Gotcha. Well, hey, we appreciate you watching. Missy. So thank you. I wonder, dude, if we part of me hopes we don't get to 1,500 subs. Part of me, just a little bit, dude. I would do the thing that why, like, if we do the 24-hour live stream again, I would do it different this time around. I wouldn't start it at 5 p.m. I'll tell you that right now. Would not start it at 5 p.m. That would just not happen. So, Ramondre, there we go. Ramondre, Ridley. We make an exception. Jacoby. Okay. I don't hate it. Are we missing anyone? DK, Jalen, Travion, Jawan, Connor, Judkins. Yeah. Ridley is probably the next closest, or Jacoby. Let's keep like I know someone said Ramondre. That's a good one. We'll queue up Ramondre. Who else we got? Somebody, so, some people do call him Etienne. I've heard people call him Etienne before. Charbonnet. Perfect. Charbonnet fits. Herbert, Njoku, Swift, Coleman, Ingram, Hollywood, Mason, Kraft. We'll see. Oh no, Olave goes. God damn, I was totally gonna click Olave. Damn it. Damn it. Waddle goes. All right. That's okay. Debo goes. I think we just go Ted here. I'm not even the biggest Ted guy, but I mean we're only a couple picks away. Hopefully we get just kind of one of these running backs. I don't really care which one, to be honest. Kind of want to go running back. I'm not gonna lie. No, let's go Tet. 9% Tet. 10's kind of work. 10% feels fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be so pissed if this is the draft that shifts. we come back and watch it. So, oh god, what was my strategy on this team? Maybe did I just come in here being like, I'm gonna build a 0 RB team, or then we open up the stream. Let's take some motherfuckers that names rhyme. First 4 picks all rhyme. God, that'd be hilarious. This is the analysis that you sub for, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of drafting that you sub for. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Oh, God, that water's good. All right. Mixing Kamara off the board. Let's see. Yeah, Laporte. I mean, I think we're done with the rhyme. It would have been fun if we got Olave. We might have reached for Ramondre, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Extra credit for all the names you can rhyme on your team. Yeah, exactly. So, Canal, how we doing? What if Tet ruined it because it didn't name correlate? Well, I mean, we're gonna I don't even think, is there even a team of 20 that I could name correlate? If we could still save it if we just picked, kind of like the, when we do weekly winners, like, oh, let's pick 2 bye weeks, to stack. So like McMillan, if we go off McMillan or Tetaroya, Oya. I don't think Oya is I think McMillan. Burden, McMillan. Yeah, it's kind of straight. Golden. I think we might have something. But I think Kenneth Walker is just the pick here, unfortunately. I mean, this is Kenneth Walker, is it not? It's got to be. Yeah, let's go. So let's just go yeah, it's Kenneth Walker here. Google searches middle names. Exactly. Found. Exactly. Oh, I would also like to maybe hop in a fast draft at the end of this draft, or maybe even the middle of it. The D-Up contest, I believe, is only 2 away from filling. Let me hop in here again. I think it'd just be fun to stream the D-Up contest. You know what I mean? So let me see. I'm gonna hop in here real quick, see how many we are away from filling. If anyone wants, again, we're 2 slots on fast draft from filling the D-Up contest. If you want to hop in here, and draft some D-Up. Again, D-Up is the defensive players only. This is an IDP best ball. You cannot. I physically think that you cannot. I think you can physically not play IDP best ball anywhere else except for fast draft. So again, fast draft. Use code BBQ for a deposit match up to $50. I finally changed the graphic. Code BBQ. Again, they have 3 contests open right now. They actually have 4. You can, there's a contest, even if you're not in a legal state. Here, let me just pull this shit up, man. Let me just pull this up here real quick. Let's mirror the phone. Let's hop on here. I totally forgot I named my Roku TV Wolves watching device. I totally forgot I did that when I set it up. 9, 4, 7, 8. There we go. Here, let me just pull this up real quick. Just so you guys can see what Fast Draft's kind of all about. All right, let me turn my Do Not Disturb on. Just you never know who's going to text me. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. So if we go here and I share my screen, window, bang, and if I do this, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so minimize, back. So here are all the contests. It's easier if I just go like this, actually. Okay, so here are the contests that are open right now. So you got Flex 4. This contest, the fun thing about this contest, we might be drafting a lot of this soon, because this contest doesn't close during when the draft starts, which is really nice. So this contest, the Flex 4 contest, this is it's just draft 6, it's rookies, prize pools right here, 15K to first. So I mean, this is a pretty good contest, you know what I mean? This doesn't close until week 1, September, roster lock, September 4th. So that doesn't close till week 1. Origins is the one that closes before the draft. I've drafted 49 entries of this thing. I'm locked into Origins. So this one's been a lot of fun. It's almost 80% filled right now. So that's Origins. And then the D-Up contest is the one I want to fill right now. IDP only. And then this is the one, the Flex 4 free. If you are not in a legal state, you can still play this and win $1,000 in promo money. Let me see. Yeah, if you get first, $1,000 in promo funds. It's 270 entrants. I don't even know if there's been a draft for this that's kicked off yet, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even think they've had a draft fill yet, but yeah, pretty cool. So again, we're trying to fill this D-Up draft right down here. If you want to hop in here, again, if you just want to deposit some money, code BBQ for a deposit match up to 50 schmackaroos. So, all right. I'll wait. We'll see if we can get that to fill. If we can't, no big deal. We are almost on the clock right here. Here we go. One pick away. Trace. Does that work? I'm just gonna unqueue these guys. It's messing with my brain. I kind of just want to click Pollard, to be honest. Burden, Igbuka don't seem like bad picks either. I'm gonna go Pollard. We got 5 receivers. I don't think we need another receiver on this team at this pick, at least. I don't think we do. So let's pass on it for now. Let me cook. Yeah, we'll let you cook. Let me deal me in. Get in this IDP contest right now, dude. Like I said, 2 away. 2 away from filling. Let's fill this freaking thing. I might have to send a tweet out. Put up the fast draft. Put up the fast draft bat signal. See how fast. You know what? I'm gonna send a tweet out. See how fast we can get this thing to fill after I send out the bat signal. Let me screenshot it. Bang. Live or 2 more for a. The IDP sickles will find it. 2 more for a D-Up contest to fill. Live streaming. Going to live stream it. Exclamation point. All right. Let's get that on there. Okay. Bang. The bat signal's been sent. The bat signal has been sent. All right, here we go. This feels like Caleb Johnson. 78, dude, yeah. 10 picks after. I don't even like Caleb Johnson, but Ramondre does rhyme. Let's just go Caleb Johnson. The rhyme was fun. You know, the first four rounds for a rhyme scheme. That's pretty good to me. I might give this a retweet on the fast draft Twitter too. Just to see if we can get this thing to fill. I'll unretweet it after it fills. All right. Yeah, I like Pollard, Huhames. I want more of him. Just feels like a really safe pick They got 2 running backs there. It doesn't feel like they're going to add anybody. Maybe they at least not add anybody of significance. It's going to take work away from Pollard. Pollard was pretty good last year when he was the guy. Maybe they beef up that. They're going to have Cam Ward. The offense should be better. Like, it just kind of feels like a nice 7th, 8th round price on Pollard. Like, it just kind of feels like a good price on him. You know what I mean? How old is he? What's he turning, like 29, 28? I guess it's 28. Tony Pollard age. He's 27. He turns 28 on April 30th. So he'll be 28 this season. I don't know. It feels pretty good. Improved O-line already. Did they add somebody this year? Let me go. Titans O-line depth chart. Who do they? I know they had Latham last year. They got Skoronski. Dan Moore Jr. Who do they got? Zeitler from the Lions, correct? Or no, did I make that up? He played for the Lions, right? Kevin Zeitler? Or did I make that up? Bio. Yeah, he was in the Lions last year. He was on the Lions last year. So they added Zeitler, and then who else did they add? They added Dan Moore? Who's Dan Moore? I don't even know who that is. Where did he play last year? Where did he? Oh, he's been on the Steelers. Okay. That's pretty good. That feels pretty good. Yeah, Zeitler, number 3 guard last year by PFF. So that's what I'm saying, dude. So they got Dan Moore, played for the Steelers, left tackle. Peter Skoronski, first-round draft pick. Lloyd Cushenberry. Is he good? I don't really know. Where did he play last year? Played on the Titans. He was on the Broncos before that. I don't know if he's good or not. Probably look at his salary. Maybe it'll tell me. They got Latham, who they drafted with their first round last year, and they have Zeitler. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent O-line. At least, an experienced O-line. You got some young pieces. You got Skoronski going into year 2. You got Skoronski going into year 2. Skoronski going into year 3. Latham going into year 2, and then some depth. Cam Ward's going to be there. Like, that feels like I think that offense could be kind of sneaky good. Like, I think they draft a receiver before they draft a running back if they're going to go weapons, right? Like, dude, the Titans are kind of like, their defense sucks, right? But like, actually, their defense wasn't that bad last year. I don't think. Like, just think about it, dude. Titans go Cam Ward first round. They have the first pick of the second round too. They can probably get one of those. Like what if Burden falls? They just snatch up Burden in the second. Burden, Igbuka. Like one of those, probably those are 2 of the guys most likely to fall out of those top 5 receivers, if we're including Hunter in that list. I don't know, man. It just feels like they could be that offense could kind of be on the rise, And it's like not like Tajay Spears is their goal line back. He was when Pollard was out, kind of, but it's like when Pollard's in, I can't imagine that Spears is going to be getting the goal line work. So what do I know, though? What do I know? All right, let's see. Shaheed, I don't think so. I really do not like Kelsey. Purdy, we don't have any San Fran. Fields, Herbert, none of those teams is either. Okay. Let's go with got Kenneth Walker, so it's not Charbonnet here. Scattaboo or Fields. Let's go Fields on this one. I don't take a lot of Fields. You guys know me and BBG and Emo Cowboy have all kind of, I've kind of pushed back on the Fields thing. We'll just do it here. We'll go Fields. I don't think we needed Scattaboo on this team. I got enough Scattaboo. 10% Fields feels about where I want to be. So feels fine to me. I definitely would have taken Warren if he was there. So we get sniped on that, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? All right. All right. Again, if you're watching, make sure you drop a like on the live stream. Drop a sub if you have not already. If you enjoy the content, honestly, just dropping a like is like probably the most free way to support me. It's free, helps people find the content too. So Drop a like if you haven't, please. All right, here we go. 1350. Still looking at Scatterboo. And Joku's, I think, is a fine pick too. Don't really have any of these other stacks here. I think this is Scatterboo. Or is it Njoku? Do we need Scatterboo on this team? Does this team need Scatterboo? Njoku feels like the smarter pick. Scatterboo's like, I'm gonna fucking put my foot down. Cleveland, Scott. God. We got 3 running backs. Let's just go Njoku. Let's stay balanced. Let's not force ourselves, into having to make any picks. No panic picks or anything like that. Stay balanced. This way we can go in any direction. It's always nice when you're like, you got one of every position through 10. It's always nice having a balanced build because then you're not like, oh, I need this quarterback. But like, then it just prevents you from scooping up value. You know what I mean? Like if we go Scatterboo there, and then let's say, I don't even know, Isaiah Pacheco falls to 150, and I just can't take him because I already have 4 running backs or like, something like that, maybe a better player. But I kind of like being able to draft anyone I want regardless of position, Usually you lean receiver, but this way we're balanced. We can still kind of go anywhere. We went 4 receivers really. Honestly, for going to 4 receivers right off the bat, 1, 2, 3, 4, I feel like this team's looking pretty good. BTJ, AJ, Devontae, Adunze, our first 4 picks. We get a nice little falling Tet as well. And our running backs are still Walker, Pollard, and Johnson. I mean, I think feel pretty good about this team right now. I feel pretty good about this team. All right. Okay, so those are wondering, Nuggets up 5. 2 left in the second. All right. Any news today? Just the Tyreek stuff. The Tyreek stuff, it's like apparently his wife's divorcing him over the whole debacle. Kind of crazy. I don't know what happened. Someone on the beach. He took his baby, or I don't even know. Like there's no laws broken. He didn't do it. It sounds like he didn't actually do anything to break the law. So no suspension risk. But I don't know. How much Tyreek do I have? Please let it be under 10%. God damn it. I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes from Tyreek. He feels a little AB to me. He's feeling a little bit of Antonio Brown, He's not all the way there, but he's like 40% there, Just don't know. It's always something with him. Every month or two, it's like, he's doing the tweets, he's getting arrested for speeding on his way to a game. That was crazy. I didn't really look like it was his fault, though, to be fair. Those cops were kind of dicks, to be honest. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then it's not like he's coming off a great season. Yeah, I get the risk to miss some games. But if there's going to be a bear case for Tyreek out there, Jonnu's there, A-Chan's catching passes, Waddle's there. This offense used to just be Tyreek and Waddle. That's when Tyreek and Waddle were doing what we're accustomed to them doing. But that's not really the case anymore. Now you got 4 guys there who can really catch passes, not 2. It used to literally just be 2. Now it's 4. So I don't know. I don't know. So it kind of scares me a little bit with Tyreek, just a tad. We have a massive quarterback run happening right now. Jay Huge, if you snipe me on my player, I'm going to be 9 out of 10 pissed. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to be 9 out of 10 pissed. And you don't have any Jacksonville. If you take, thank you, I will take Trevor Lawrence. I'm not even going to think twice about it. Trevor Lawrence. There we go. There we go. We're still waiting on 2 in this D-up contest. Looks like my bat signal didn't work, unfortunately. That's not great. That's not great. All right. take all the Tyreek, 14 yards to Tyreek season. What he says, yeah, Tyreek's just like, he's just a little out there. Is it CTE? I don't know. Is it just kind of, he's a weird guy? I don't know. Might be the latter. Might be a combination of both. Tyreek's wild, man. But guess what? He's really fast and he's really good at football. So it's like 30, isn't he? Isn't he 30 now? 30, 31, something like that? He's getting up there in age. We got any other news from the day? Freaking, I saw Mel Kiper has Shador as his QB1. That's how I feel about that take. Watch ball, brother. Watch ball. Well, what else is out there? Apparently Justin Simmons says Michael Penix threw the best throw he's ever seen in person at training camp last year. Take that for what it's worth. In my book, it's worth quite a lot. Okay. Do we go rookie or mid? Rookie or mid here? Or Leggett? Dubs? Higgins. Higgins could be a Jet. He could be a Jag. Quentin Johnson will not be a Jet or a Jag. I think we just go Higgins there. Let's go for the upside. Quentin, he doesn't have like wide receiver 2 upside, Did he finish before I make a blanket statement like that? Did he fucking finish as a wide receiver 2 last year? Because if he did, I'm gonna be pissed. No, he didn't. We're good. We're in the clear. He was wide receiver 43. We're in the clear. If he finishes as a wide receiver 2, I was gonna be like, God damn it. Judkins visited the Bengals. Yes, that's gonna be, again, if I have a heavy Chase Brown bag, I'm quite worried. Kyler interview where he says he's going to run more this season. I like that. I didn't see that, but I like that. Emo Cowboy sent me something in a Twitter group chat saying that like the Dan Quinn didn't mention B-Rob by name. I'm not really, paying too much attention to that, to be honest, but I don't know. All right. Again, I'm liking the way this team's coming together. Fields, T-Law, K-Dub, Pollard, Caleb Johnson. And then we got BTJ, AJ, Devontae, Adunze, Tet, and Jaden Higgins, David Njoku. I like it. I will say, apparently, Tet McMillan doesn't like being called Tet McMillan. I think he prefers to go by Tetaroya McMillan. But I don't know. That's just what I heard. B-Rob's getting traded or replaced. Why would they trade him? Trade him for what? It's not like they have an abundance of running backs on that roster. Eckler's old. McNichols is mediocre. B-Rob's slightly above average at best. At best, he's slightly above average. Ugh. Dude, imagine they just went Travion or Judkins the end of round 1. That'd be nice. Or or they went Scattaboo round 2. End of round 2, Scattaboo. I'll see you in Tahiti if that happens with my exposure. With my Scattaboo bags, we'll see you in Turks and Caicos this time next year. They want one more zone. Oh, if they want one more zone, then that's Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson's like if Caleb Johnson doesn't go to a zone team, he's fucked. Just putting that out there right now. He's not fucked, but he's fucked. Caleb Johnson needs to go to a wide zone team. Caleb Johnson, Miami, Niners, that style of offense, that's where he needs to go. I don't think we try and get too cute. All these guys got 2 QBs, though. The Puka drafters behind me. Can I trust these fine gentlemen? Okay, is there a player that I absolutely need on this team? I don't think so. I don't think we absolutely need any of these players. I think we just go Stafford. We don't play around with it. Get our 3rd QB, call it a day. Get our 3rd QB and call it a day. Miller was supposed to be visiting Giants, Rams, and Seahawks. See, here's what I think happens. Okay? This is my prediction. My official prediction. Jalen Milroe is going to be a New York Giant. What's going to happen? He's not going to go in round 2 because the Giants have, I think, the second or third pick in round 2, right? But they want to get him at 32. No, so you move up a couple picks because then you get the 5th-year option on Milroe. If he's good, that 5th-year option is going to be worth a hell of a lot more than the 5th or the 6th. I'm not a trade value chart guy, but I'm guessing it'd take a 5th or a 6th to move up 3 slots to get to 32, 31, something like that, to secure that 5th-year option. That's what's going to happen. Milroe's going to be a Giant. They're going to move up to pick 32 or 31, and Jalen Milroe is going to go in the first round. That is my prediction. Dable's got the ties to Bama. I think he's got ties to Bama. I could be wrong. Let me double check that. Let me double check on that. Different coaching. Granted, Saban he was there with Milroe. I'm gonna double check on that after this pick. Correndo, White, Giddens. White's like the boring pick. Giddens is the fun pick. Algier and Harvey. This is one of life's greatest, just hardest decisions ever. The answer is Tyler Algier. That's the answer. Okay, let's check Brian Dable's. Brian Dable. Let's look at his Wikipedia page. What's going on here? I believe, he was at Alabama. He's the OC for Bama 2017 and the quarterbacks coach. Yes, I know Milroe wasn't there during that time, but he has ties to Bama. Probably buddies with Nick Saban. Was there for a year, Was there for a year with Nick Saban. So, maybe he's got the the connection. Hey, what's Milroe like? I could see it. I'm telling you, that's my official prediction. Milroe's a Giant. Did Russ sign for 1 year or 2 years? Russell Wilson contract. Was he a 1 year or 2 year guy? Because I forget. A 1 year, $10 million. Perfect. Jameis gets blue balled again. Jameis gets blue balled again. What did Jameis sign for? Jameis Winston contract. 2 years, $8 million. Yeah. I don't know. I don't buy that though. I think he had run fine in a gap scheme. I don't know. I just think he's more of a wide zone runner. But that's just me personally. A lot of cutbacks in his film. A lot of them. A lot of bouncing, a lot of cutbacks. All that stuff. All right. Falling asleep in the pre-flow draft, yeah? You have 3 quarterbacks and 3 running backs, and you're forced to start 2 RBs compared to only 1 QB. What are we talking about? Wait, you have 3 quarterbacks and 3 running backs, but you're forced to start 2 running backs compared to only 1 quarterback. So on my team? I don't know what we're talking about. Miller got invited to the green room. That's it. That's what I'm saying, dude. 13 out of the 13 players drafted in the first, who were invited to the draft last year, got drafted in the first round. I think that means something. The NFL knows something. They're not just inviting Milroe there for no fucking reason. I think someone's just going to trade up to pick 31 or 32 and just get him at the end, like the Lamar thing. I think that's how it happens. Maybe the Browns really like him, Maybe the Browns want him. Maybe the Jets get up there. Dude, imagine just Fields and Milroe on the same fucking team. That'd be pretty crazy. Just the two most athletic quarterbacks in the league just on the same team. That'd be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. All right. We're 2 picks away here. Okay. Got a lot of stacking opportunities here. A lot of stacking opportunities. I want one of these 3. One of these 3 is who I want. See who Aaron goes. He's probably going to go Harvey. He does not. I just don't know how I pass on Harvey here. I should take Brenton Strange. Honestly, Jay Huge, thank you for taking Harvey. because now I can do the smart click and just take Strange. So, I feel like you need your backup running back for your third QB. I get what you're saying. Oh, because you're talking about when I was trying to push Stafford. I see what you're saying. I just felt like the 3 RBs I had were good. Algier, I felt like that was kind of fine, to be honest. So, I don't know. Yeah, hit that like button if you guys have not already. Por favor. It could crush your psyche to be in the green room and not go in the first round. I mean, worked out for Rodgers. Worked out for Rodgers. Didn't work out for Levis. Didn't work out for Brady Quinn. Am I missing anybody? Was Lamar was at the draft. Was he I don't remember where he was projected to go though, because he sat back there for a while. I mean, he was a 32nd pick. I just don't remember. I don't remember where Lamar was supposed to go. Do you guys remember? Like where was he being talked about at that time? He was ahead of his time too. People really called this fucking dude a running back. They had the audacity to disrespect him like that. And now he's one of the best, 3 to 4 quarterbacks in the NFL? You're starting the team. How many QBs are you taking over Lamar? Real NFL purposes. I like Damian Martinez here. I like him a lot here. Let's go Damian Martinez. I think the only QBs I would take over Lamar would be Mahomes, Allen. Do I like Burrow over him? I think I would take Burrow, but it's close. It's close, but I think I would take Burrow. And then I'd go Lamar 4th. Dude. I might take Lamar. I think I take Lamar over Burrow. It's really close, but I think I'm going to go Lamar. To win them for the next 15 years, Burrow, Allen, Mahomes. To win this season, no one. The real question is, are we drafting Milroe in best ball? Because if he goes round 1, it's highly unlikely to be starting week. He's highly likely to be starting week 15, 17. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's the path with Milroe. He goes to a team that fucking sucks, like the Giants, like the Jets, like the Browns, any of these teams. If any of those teams are, they're out of the playoff race, they're 4 wins, 5 wins, stuff like that. You drafted this cat in the first round. You kind of want to see what he's got, at least a little bit, kind of like the Penix thing, right? Kind of like, not maybe so much Joe Milton, but, Joe Milton played week 18, but something like that. You want to see what this guy's got, at least, So, I don't know. I think that's the way, because you're not drafting. He's probably not playing week 8. He's probably not going to be playing football in week 8. I don't want him playing football in week 8. I want Milroe to be good, in the NFL actually. Why can't Milroe just be Jalen Hurts? It's kind of a similar thing. Yeah, he didn't win a national championship, but it's Jalen Hurts was known for just being a runner. If Jalen Hurts came out, he declared for the draft before he transferred to Oklahoma. Let's just say he's like, fuck it, I'm going to the draft. He probably would have been a 3rd, 4th, 5th round pick, because he goes to Oklahoma, gets with Lincoln Riley, develops the passing a little bit more. He goes in the 2nd round. Why can't Milroe, he's still he's got the traits. He's just got to figure it out, which is, a lot easier said than done, especially at the NFL level. But it's let him sit, let him learn from, Russ and Jameis. I don't know how much learning he's going to do from those 2 guys. Probably maybe more so. I feel like Jameis is a good teacher. I mean, he's just don't do what I do, I don't know. I just think Hayden Hurst, final answer. Hayden Hurst. And Mark Andrews went that same year too. I think they drafted Mark Andrews in the 2nd or the 3rd. So it's kind of crazy. Mark Andrews wasn't even the first tight end drafted in his class. Let's go Diami Brown here. Jacksonville stack. Feels good to me. Yeah. Hayden Hurst, man. South Carolina. Goes from Baltimore. He had that fun season with Atlanta. I remember was he probably the tight end 12 or something like that one year with Atlanta? Where did he go after that? And then he went to the Panthers and didn't do anything. Didn't he get amnesia or something? Concussive amnesia? It was something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was definitely something like that. All right, all right. Can we get to 40 likes by the end of the live stream? 40 likes. That's the goal. That is the goal. All right. 3573. Probably one more running back, one more receiver, one more tight end is what I'm thinking here. I have this gut feeling that Colston Loveland's going to end up on the Rams. They wanted Bowers last year. They tried to trade up for him. Higbee's just the guy. I think they want that, that true difference maker at tight end, dude. I think they do. Let's skip out on Brashard this time around. Let's go around. Let's just go Jawan John. I probably should click Higbee with Stafford. In case I'm wrong, let's just go Higbee here. Oh my goodness. 5 gifted from Meat Gazer. Thank you so much, man. Who got him? Let's see. Greg, Scott, DJ Quill, On the Bump, and Alex all were gifted memberships by Meat Gazer. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Again, speaking of the memberships, we're gonna do some members only live streams. I think I was thinking about it today. I think we're gonna do the first one next weekend. Obviously, this weekend we're doing the wing stream. I think next weekend we do a nice little members only live stream. I don't really know exactly. I think we maybe just like an extra draft. I definitely like break down like if you're a member and you get in the draft, we'll break down your team regardless, obviously, all that kind of jazz. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Members only live stream next weekend. So again, if you're not a member, you want to be a member, consider becoming one. Again, I only have like one tier. I just like, I don't know. It's $5 if you feel like, if you just love me that much, or you want to see more of me, which I don't know why you would. Not really doing a great job at selling this, but I don't know. $5 to join. 5 dineros. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Meat Gazer. I appreciate that, man. Sleeper League last year was fun. Yeah, dude. Okay. So yeah, that's one thing too. Couple updates. We are going to do a Best Ball Barbecue Dynasty League. It's going to happen. I think we're gonna we'll do like the startup after the NFL draft. I have to decide how I'm gonna pick that. I probably am gonna go for members first if you're interested. So if you're interested and you're a member, you're probably gonna have a guaranteed spot. I just kind of feels like because like that's the thing too, is like I want people who like if you want to play, I want you to play for years. I don't want you to just oh yeah, like I'll play this year. Like no, if you're gonna play, like I want you to play. Plan on a 2, 3, 4, 5, not 2, 3, 4, 5 year league, maybe longer. Like you're in it for the long haul. This isn't gonna be a little one and done dynasty league. Like I want to make this league. I like want to make content out of this league. I'm not like I think there's such an untapped. I was talking about this in our a group chat that I had with player profiler guys, because I was like, why does no one like the Flock League kind of had a content thing? They kind of made some content about it. I think I just think there's a little bit more room for like wouldn't it be fun just to like leak like a trade conversation or something? Like imagine like me, like imagine who Hames is in the Dynasty League, right? And I just bring him on stream and I'm just like, we fucking debate a trade. We figure out a trade live on stream. Wouldn't that be sick? Like, I think that'd be so much like an actual, like, you get to see everything that goes on in this league, like a daily breakdown, all this shit, like, shit talking videos. Like, I want to have a very competitive, high energy league. I don't want it to be, I need to pick a player. Trey Tucker's my comfy pick. We'll go Trey Tucker. But I want to do like a league where it's like, dude, like this is I'm invested about like, I want this team to win, like follow this storyline. Oh, this guy got fucked in this trade. Now he won the league the next year. Something like that, like, and again, that's a lot harder said than done. I think people have tried it, but I think I want to try it because I think like I have you join with the expectation that nothing is private. Every chat, every you know what I mean? Like every trade convo you make, every whatever can be leaked at any time. There's nothing about this league will be private. That's what I would like to do. I think that would be fun to make content like literally like the Flock Fantasy. I would love to get in that Flock Fantasy League for two reasons. One, last year they did the draft order. If you watch the video, by playing a game of like Lightning, let me tell you something. I don't think there was one guy on that team in that video that had ever shot a basketball. I was watching this. I was like, oh no, what is going on here? I would have had the first pick in that draft. Probably would have drafted McCaffrey and would have lost. But you know what I mean. So I would love to get in that league. I might have to be like, yo, I might have to hit up Mason and be like, yo, is there a spot open? Because I will join. I will fucking join. Okay. We need a running back. Brashard Smith's still there. He's our boy too. The only problem is I already have 21% of him. But you know what? What's one more share? A guy that I love, fast, pass catcher. Who gives a goddamn? Welcome to the team, Brashard. Glad to have you. AFC bye week may destroy this team. Let's see it, Fossil. What you got? Oh my God. Bo Nix, Herbert. You're fine. 100%. A bunch of us left a note of interest in the comments after a video one day. 100%. Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to go to members only first. If there's any members that are out there, again, we'll figure this out a little closer to the draft. Maybe I'll just do a week where it's like, just not like one video, because if you miss a live stream, it's like, oh, I want to get in, I didn't get in. Everyone that's a member that wants to, and again, I just want to make it crystal clear that this is a content league. I think that'd be fun. Maybe even give it its own Twitter account. Maybe that's doing too much. I don't know. Like dun 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 dun, massive trade goes down. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of cool. So, all right, we are out of here. One draft for me today. I got work tomorrow. But yeah, let me find out what day it was today. I literally do not even know. I don't even know what day consecutive stream was today. So this one was, let me see. So 74 was 2 days ago. So yesterday was day 75. Today was day 76. So we're back tomorrow for day 77. 77, we're back tomorrow. We'll be live streaming Teifel Tower tomorrow. Teifel Tower on this channel. Me, BBG, and Emo Cowboy, your favorite trio. We're back on this channel tomorrow, probably around 6, 7, 8 p.m. Central, somewhere in that time frame. So make sure you are around for that tomorrow. And then again, Hot Wing stream Friday night, 7 p.m. It's a can't miss stream. A can't miss stream. Emo Cowboys will be the host, asking us questions. I will be eating the hottest wings known to man. So again, it's going to be fun. Can't wait for it. I actually can't wait for it. I wish it was never going to come, but whatever. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a great, great Wednesday night. Hump day. Peace.